Today is a super special one, you guys. This is a garage-built car. Sure, some things have been done outside of the garage, but the bulk of this car is built in the garage. And what makes it extra special, in my opinion, is the guy I'm about to introduce you to built this car with his 3 young boys, got them hands-on involved. I'm about to introduce you to Seif, and we're gonna show you his badass '69 Chevelle. This is Seif. This is his '69 Chevelle that he built with his little boys, man. It might be my favorite part of the car, to be honest with you. So I'm curious, what was the condition when you bought the car? It was ready to be torn apart pretty much.
Yeah, it was kind of a barnyard, as you would say. I went and found it up in the mountains. It seemed like it didn't have a lot of rust. It had a little bit, but yeah. I found it, you know, and it was all original, old. The front of it was a little bashed up, but you know, I seen it was a diamond in the rough to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, paid a guy off a marketplace, gave him a few dollars, got the car, trailed it home about 3 hours, and me and my boys, we tore it apart.
Yeah.
So,
like, I know you didn't do your own paint and body, right?
no, I didn't.
But everything else you guys do
Pretty
together?
much anything, yeah. I like the mechanical part of it. I like designing, you know, figuring everything out about it, you know, run everything, fuel system. I like to spec everything out and do pretty much everything myself. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's pop the hood and we'll start there, because I've already heard what the power is. Your boys told me what it's making. God, dude, this is nice. I always get knocked out with the garage-built cars when they're done this nicely. You know what I mean? Yeah. But oftentimes, you know, garage-built cars mechanically are there, but they you know, they don't necessarily. I mean, this looks like it's built by a pro builder. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And I'm more of a bolt-on guy. So like, you look at nothing's rolled, stock fenders, still got holes in there. You know, bolts-on panel from Undercover Innovations. You know, my paint guy smoothed the firewall, but.
What engine are you running?
So this is a forged LSA motor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know, the same one that come like the Z01 Camaro,
sure,
or like the Cadillac CTS V. You know what? We toned it down to 760 something, and I just had it dynoed last week, and we kept it modest. And you know, the guy on the down was like, "It's just getting happy. We can turn, you know."
So it's a forged LSA.
Forged LSA, ported blower. It got a combed lid on there. Really good fuel system. And just, you know, some good parts on there.
Yeah.
You know?
Zaref Boys, is that your last name?
That's our last name, yeah. It's the Zaref Boys. Yeah, that's our last name, yeah. So we just had that custom engraved into the valve cover.
That's cool, I like that, man. That's really super cool. So you were just saying, like the firewall, have you modified the firewall though?
I didn't modify anything. Well, on the firewall, just the left side is smoothed. That's, when they painted it, they smoothed it. They
did it there.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to put the windshield wiper motor in yet, but I do want to put my windshield wipers in. Yeah. So I just made that little plate just to block off that hole till I do it. So I just took some aluminum and we just carved it out and just stuck it there.
Yeah. And I see it on your hat also. Is that the logo for your plumbing company?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, yeah.
What do you go to transmission and rear end on the car?
Transmission is a built 6L80 GM transmission. Pretty strong. Yeah. I like the way the 6L80 shift over like a 4L80.
Okay.
It kind of shifts more like an exotic car.
Yeah.
And the rear end is a 9-inch, 2-inch narrow rear end.
To make room for the fatter tires.
Yeah. Me and my sons, we mini tubbed it. You know, I wanted the look. You know, if you want the look, you cut, weld, seam seal. Yeah. If you want that look, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what I was going for.
And so you said right now you just dynoed it and you're at about 760 horsepower.
I made 763.
Is that at the tire or
13? That's at the rear tire.
It is at the rear tire.
That's at the rear tire.
That's a lot of power.
Yeah,
it's so funny. You're saying it's dialed back, which I get it. Like with that setup, you could probably be pushing considerably more.
Oh yeah, that was on low boost, but I kept it there because it's like, you know, it's not a race. I have another car that got double the horsepower. That's a street car, and that one has the cage and stuff in it. You know, so this is the, you know, know, both of them are street cars, but on this one, I was going for something a little bit different, you know.
Yeah.
Like my other car always chased horsepower and this and that. I was like, you know what, I want something that's fast, comfortable, look good. I can pull up and valet park it somewhere, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
On
the valet loves you if you pull this.
Oh yeah, you know what I usually do? You know what I do too? And this always works for me. I always give them a couple extra dollars.
Yep.
And they just let it sit right there.
Oh yeah.
And it's everybody they look at it, they like it right there.
Dude,
right
I know
there.
the drill. I do it all the time, man. All the time.
So yeah, I've been doing that for years.
Is it still the original frame for the car, or have you replaced all that?
It is the original frame. I made the decision when I was building. I said, you know, I'm gonna keep the frame, but I'm gonna hook it up. This is a Speed Tech frame stiffening kit. I did the chicane true coilovers in the front, you know, coilovers all the way around.
Sure.
Anti-sway roll bar up underneath the back and spline straight sway bar in the front. It handles really good, but it's beefed up underneath there. So
Yeah, you have to with that much power, otherwise you're gonna start twisting yourself.
Oh yeah. I think it's pretty good.
Is it a 4-link suspension rear?
Yeah, the Chevelle is kind of already kind of like, it already is. Yeah, it's not like a Camaro, like a leaf spring or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you get aftermarket bars and stuff that's adjustable. You kind of adjust everything up underneath the back.
So you're keeping it what it is, but replacing everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Components.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just all modern. Modern and upgraded components. You know, custom brackets in the back to make it kind of like sit where you want it. You know, to make the.
It sits great. Your stance on this car.
I'm very big on stands. So I'll do whatever I got to do to get that stance. Like I want the car to look like it's going fast when it's just sitting there.
Yeah. I see Willwoods. Is it Willwood all the way around?
Yeah,
on the
14-inch Willwoods all the way around.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's power.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I know you don't like it, but it's power that stops good.
No, I'm never against it. Actually, I have a preference towards manual, but somebody pointed it out to me a while back, and I agree with them. On a manual car, they'll do a manual brake. On an automatic car, they'll always do a powered brake.
Yeah.
I like both, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I like? I like cool fucking cars.
Oh,
it's as simple as that.
Yeah, it feels really safe. So.
Yeah. What are the wheels and the sizes and tire sizes?
So the front wheel is a 265/30/20. The rear is a 335/30/20.
Yeah. And what's the cut? You said
SP2 Fords.
SP2 Fords.
Yeah, that's SP2 Fords. Yeah.
They're good looking wheels, man. I like the color combo on it.
Oh yeah, you know what too, a good thing about it, they'll make a rim for you, and if you see something you want to change on there, they'll let you kind of change it, put your own little kind of like design in there. Like for instance, this right here, this is flat. So I said, hey, carve that out, make that little, you know, put that little, and they did it. You know, I added titanium bolts in there. You know, just to, you know.
It's a great looking car. What's the color on this car?
That's a BMW color.
The color combo though works great, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You and your sons got involved in the design.
But I had somebody kind of render it a little bit, printed it out, and then we started drawing on there, and then, you know, I wanted to do something different, you know, a little different, because everybody put, you know, the stripes on there or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Okay, we looked at the colors, we put the black there, we put the red. I said, let's flare it out on the end. Let's do something different that nobody else does. So
that's cool. And I like how it ties back to your red calipers.
Thank you.
You know, it's good looking.
Thank you.
And then this obviously to get some heat out of here.
Get a little bit of heat out of there, and just the looks, you know, It
looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys, like I like vented hoods, I like flared cars, you know. But you didn't have to do any body mods as far as that goes, right?
I didn't. The only body mod that you're gonna see is the rear bump, there's no tuck bumpers or anything on this car. I just had the little shark fins, the little diffusers added onto the back of the bumper.
Which is a really cool look on this, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I like how you get the diffuser look without losing all that ground clearance.
Exactly, you know, and it's not overly done like a real big diffuser, you know.
For sure. But you said you didn't cut and tuck these at all?
I didn't. No, it's not. No.
Wow, man, it sure looks like it. That's a tight fitment for those.
Yeah.
Does your exhaust, it does come all the way out.
Yeah, so I didn't want the exhaust to dump underneath the car, because my other Chevelle, the one that got double the horsepower, when I'm on the freeway and when I get out, I can't hear. My ears are ringing for like 10 minutes or something like that. So you can see them right there.
I see them coming out here.
So it's 3-inch stainless steel exhaust coming all the way. A buddy of mine
helped you get it over the.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, Jaime. Yeah, he does exhaust. He helped me out on the exhaust. He came to my shop and
sounds great. I mean, I heard. I was in my office up here when you pulled up, That's why you noticed, like you got out of the car in seconds. I popped
door,
open my door because I knew, I was like, okay, there's the guy we're shooting today.
Yeah, you know.
Car sounds great, man.
Thank you, man. It's not super loud. It has a nice size cam and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Right. But I went with some mufflers. 18-inch muffler. I didn't want it too rumbly. They kind of quieted down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very modest, right? It can sound modest, but when you get on it and come alive, it's gonna scream.
I'm sure, man.
Yeah.
You know, the other piece I really like here is this rocker treatment you did.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you're able to buy that fits right in there?
Yes, I just bought it offline. I just bought it and bolted it on there.
And that easy. Because Chevelles, in my opinion, especially when you go with a 20, they have a tendency to sit up. It makes the body look really high off the ground.
I don't like that.
Same with this front spoiler you did. It brings it down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Is that another one that you're able to just buy and bolt it in place?
It is, yeah. You know, I just did the best with what I had and just tried to make it look tasteful. It's not a, nothing's been cut and dropped and this and that and all this, no B-roll or nothing. It's just put together, decently put together.
It's better than decently put together, Seif. I mean, in my opinion, we see so many cars, dude, and if you told me you spent a few $100,000 having somebody build this car for you, there wouldn't be a question about it. Don't you think that's what it looks like? This is another one I like that you did where it kind of makes it look like it's a flush glass setup, even though you still have your trim, but you body matched it,
I wanted the car to look a little bit modern. So I was gonna do a flush glass, but then I decided not to. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just paint my trim. Yeah. And then when the guy put the glass in there, man, this dude, he had a paintbrush in like less than 10 seconds and dipped in some black paint on the inside of the window. And he went around the window he did that by hand. He didn't tape nothing off or nothing. Wow, and the reason he did that, because on most windows, it hides all of that little ugly stuff right there. Yep. Like you can kind of see behind it. So he did that on the front. I was like, wow. I like
really
it.
Nice.
He did it on the front and he did it on the back.
I like these too, the mirror choice you went with.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that you put one on the right-hand side. It drives me nutty when people keep it old school.
Oh, yeah.
I get the concept and stuff, but you've modernized the car. Why not modernize your drivability?
Exactly, I want to see. Sometimes when I'm backing in my shop around corners, sometimes I have to come close to a wall to get it into a spot, right? So then I need to be able to see 100% on that side over there.
Absolutely. The other thing I like is this is one that stands out to me a lot these days is door handles.
Oh, yeah.
You can go so many different directions with
the original.
You had to have had somebody do your interior.
Somebody at DJ Designs did the interior.
DJ did?
You know who that is? I've been knowing him for some years. He's a friend of mine.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, so he hooked up the interior. He did the interior for me.
That's awesome that he did your interior, man.
And it's fun.
Oh, bro, I love where he put your cup holders.
The other day, me and my son said, we got to put some cup holders in there for Sean. So we put those in there just for you. We just put those in there the other day.
You're killing me.
We did that just for you. And
you're killing me, dude.
Yeah. And I told myself, I'm going to tell him we put those in there just for him because so many episodes, you always, every time you like those cup holders. So we said, we put those in there for Sean.
Man.
We put those in there just for you.
Bro,
even though I won't use them, they in there for you.
Look, if you're gonna go out and drive this thing for 45 minutes and park that's one thing.
Oh,
but if you're gonna go drive and enjoy it.
Exactly.
You gotta have cup holders, man.
That's another thing on this car. I wanted the amenities in there. I wanted the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Backup camera.
I noticed
Bluetooth,
that on the back.
Everything, When I put it in reverse, I wanted all the good stuff in here. I put me and my boys, we put the power windows in here. We did a vintage air AC kit.
Are these Dakota Digitals?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, it's some sounds in there too. I'm trying to disconnect the Bluetooth so it don't.
Yeah, so it doesn't come blasting us.
Because it will in a minute. Let me turn this all the way down.
That's your volume right there.
I can control volume right there. I can press it. And then it'll give me my bass. So it's really set up in there. Yeah.
This is a beautiful interior.
Thank you, man.
Do you know what these seats are from?
That's a Recaro seat, and they're actually really comfortable seats.
They feel like it.
Yeah. A lot of seats in cars, cars that I've had, they don't really be that comfortable, but they almost feel like you're sitting on like a in-home chair or a little couch recliner. It really is. It feels pretty good.
This interior is, that guy really kills it.
He custom 3D printed that whole dash in there because the original dash doesn't have that, doesn't have this guy right there in there.
Sure.
saw he 3D printed the console also too.
Yeah. I'm assuming the trunk's finished out as well?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So hideaway panels for like, I'm guessing
panel.
battery
exactly,
and audio
yeah,
and all
yep,
that
and it's
stuff.
funny, yep. The panels, they all pop out.
All magnetic?
Magnetic, yeah. So it's like you put in there, it just suck right to it. Like,
it's the way to do it,
yeah,
man. Anybody that doesn't do magnets at this point,
exactly.
I'm like, what the hell are you thinking?
It's
man?
very, I can remove it so fast. It's just 4 pieces, like pop, set it to the side when I'm working on the
But then it always goes back together, right?
You know,
versus the old school where you're like wedging and tools and stuff. And badass car, man.
Cool,
really and thanks for making the trip. I know I told you that outside.
Anytime, man.
You guys, Seif drove, he trailered his car down here from the Bay Area, what, 6-8 hours of driving for you?
Yeah, about 6 hours,
yeah. Let's put cameras in and go drive. All right. Hey guys, my name's Sean Davis from Autotopia LA, and I'm sure you're familiar with jegs, especially when you think about performance parts. Definitely a great history in drag racing. But what you might not know about jegs is they also carry a full line of restoration parts for classic American vehicles. Be it looking for doors, quarter panels, fenders, all kinds of body parts, as well as engine components, just about anything and everything you could need for restoration. So I highly recommend run over to jegs.com, take a look and see if you can find what you're looking for there. And I want to also throw out a massive thanks to Jegs for being a huge support to our YouTube channel, Autotopia LA. Hear the whine of that blower, don't you, man?
Oh yeah, it's modest until you get on it and downshift,
but even still, right now, you can really hear it. God, this is a nice car, man. I mean, obviously, I've been driving for just a couple of seconds, but I mean, you can tell the suspension. You've got it really dialed in.
Yeah, you know, it's not even super expensive suspension, but you know, it's just I try to make everything nice and tight.
Yeah. I love how much involvement your kids have.
Yeah.
So you guys, this morning, since his kids aren't here with him on this trip, we did a FaceTime call with him. We probably should have recorded that. That would have been funny.
Exactly.
But we did a FaceTime call and I asked his oldest boy, so do you think in the future you're gonna have your own shop? And he said, oh yeah, definitely. Like he didn't even hesitate about that. Yeah. God, this steering wheel I love too. The feel of this wheel feels...
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Spark Industries is the...
I figured that's what this was, yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, let me get this straight. So you said you bought this car about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Tore it apart, started to dig into it, then you left it just sit for a while.
I let it sit, and then less than a year ago, I just was like, I said, you know what, let's just knock this thing out in a short amount of time. Yeah. And I just...
So less than a year ago was when you really dug in on it, and now here we are driving it.
Oh man, I wasn't coming home after work. After work, I just work on the car till 10 o'clock at night. Or on the weekends, my buddies come over and we'll barbecue or something, and I'll just be working on the car, you know, just working on it. I designed how I did everything just to kind of like fall in place. We're putting the motor in, putting on the frame, lined it up with the paint shop, you know. I had a vision, and you know, I wanted to execute my vision.
Dude, you nailed your vision, I tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, this car, it's beautiful. It drives really nice. It sounds great. Plus, I know something we didn't mention in the interview, but I smell it right away when you fire it up, is you're running E85 in here.
It's flex fuel, so I can put it either in there and it'll automatically adjust to it.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel bad on a bumpy road for a car that sits this low, right?
No, and on that low of a profile tire.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what I mean. You can tell you dialed the suspension in where it feels It's not so stiff that it's uncomfortable. Like you could sit in here and drive all day, no question. Don't be surprised if people watch the video and go, hey, so how much would it cost for you to build me a car? You have to be telling people, yeah, I don't do that. I run a company. I'm too busy.
I like working on my cars, you know, only like I said, I'll just help a friend out or something like that, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I probably got about close to 700 miles on this car since.
Nice.
Since building it.
And are you Chevelle all the way? Is that all you own yourself?
Yeah, that's all I've had is Chevelle's. The Chevelle just has more room, more leg room, more room for the little ones in the back.
They do, and I've said this a bunch of times, man. Nothing to me says muscle car more than 69 to 72 Chevelle.
Exactly.
You guys can fight me on that one. There's no fight. We all got an opinion, but it screams muscle car more than anything else to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the car steers great. It brakes great. This is a bitchin'.
Oh man.
So now I'm curious. I'm always curious about this one. If somebody sees this video or they see you out at a Cars and Coffee or something, somebody makes an offer, are you selling this car or are you keeping this one?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of like, I become attached to things. I never, sentimental value, me dealing with the boys.
Yeah.
But I may talk to them, but I don't, but a lot of times I always tell myself in the back of my mind, I don't want to become too, sentimentally attached to anything,
Yeah.
So if somebody offered me something cool, it can go.
This car gets down.
You like them brakes? The brakes feel pretty good.
You got a lot of brake there, don't you?
We're gonna hear that Charger on there, huh?
Boy, you hear that thing whine. But you really feel it. It like you said, it really digs in and it grips and it's pulling, man.
And I'm not even all the way in the throttle. I'm like 40%
I can tell you're not all the way in it. This car rips, dude.
Right here?
Yeah, sure.
That's what I wanted. I wanted you.
Damn, dude, this car gets it for your kids. Holy shit balls.
Like I said, I told myself, I gotta get him to say that one time. Get him to say son of a bitch one time.
Oh, yeah, you got it, definitely. Holy cow, man, that's a wow.
Did it put you in the seat a little bit?
Oh, it planted me in the seat. But I like that it feels, I mean, that's pulling pretty damn hard, gotta be honest. And I know you still weren't all the way in.
Oh, no, I wasn't, no.
I know you weren't.
Nah.
But it's pulling really hard. But the part that stands out to me the most is the car feels very grounded and planted. It's not wiggling, it's not uncomfortably.
It's very controllable too.
I tell you, dude, I'm telling all you guys, this is an impressive car, man. This is, I'm blown away that this is technically a garage build. It's a guy and his kids. I mean, I get it. I know you had help. I know you had help from your friend on exhaust. DJ did interior. Somebody did paint and body.
Yeah.
I know you're not saying you built it 100% yourself, but that you built the bulk of the car yourself, and I mean, look at me over here, dude. I'm talking like an idiot. I'm trying to find words to describe how good I think this car is, but I'm really knocked out by it, man. And It pulls.
It pulls.
It pulls, man.
It pulls. I'll tell you, it pulls.
I mean, you're planting me in the seat.
Yeah.
You know, and God bless you for not going full foot, man.
Oh,
Give me a little.
Exactly.
You already got the oh shit face out of me.
Yeah,
so.
I ordered that out of you. As long as I get that son of a bitch out of you,
Oh, you got it.
You done made my week.
Yeah. This car gets down, man. This thing's nasty, you guys. The blower must be nuts outside, huh?
Love hearing it scream, bro.
Whew. Feel good though, don't it?
Wow, man. Dude, this car is so badass. God.
And it doesn't, from the driver, it doesn't feel unsafe. It's pretty cool.
It doesn't from over here either,
Yeah,
man.
it
feels like everything's well dialed. This car is crazy, dude. Somehow,
shit, that's we good. That's just some transmission fluid came out of the overflow.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You all right? Do you want to take a look at everything?
No, it's gonna burn off. It'll burn off in a minute.
Okay.
I overfilled it with transmission. Put a little too much in there.
Got it.
When the RPMs kick up, it
does that.
It burns.
And will you turn it around when you can, when you're safe?
Nothing's broke.
Copy. Look like some smoke.
Yep, he said he overfilled the transmission a little bit, so it's just overflow catching some
back?
heat. You're not kidding. The car wants to hook up.
I told you.
I mean, you spin tires. I see smoke back there, but it pretty quickly grabs and goes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, impressive, dude. I'm not bullshitting you. Impressive car, man. Really, you and your kids and everybody else involved. You guys did an amazing job, dude. Seriously. That, my friends, is a badass garage-built car. I mean, you saw it hooking, booking, ripping, and it looks this good with this stunning interior. Totally knocked out. It's crazy how oftentimes lately we're shooting these garage-built cars that surpass what is being built by some of the best builders in the world. I'm really, truly knocked out by this one, man. And Seif and his kids definitely knocked it out. You guys did a great job. With that, thanks for hanging and watching. Remember atlamerch.com if you like any of the stuff we're wearing. It's there, as well as the Autotopia LA podcast is live anywhere you like to watch your podcasts. All right, man. Later.